Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing the cash in your wallet is suddenly worth half what it was yesterday. For regular people, inflation is a nightmare. Prices climb, savings shrink, and paychecks feel smaller. But for billionaires, it's just another day at the office. While most of us stress over rising grocery bills, the ultra-wealthy have entire teams working to make sure their fortunes don't just survive inflation, they grow because of it. So how do they do it? Let's pull back the curtain. One of the biggest weapons in a billionaire's arsenal is real estate. But we're not talking about a couple of rental houses. The rich own skyscrapers, shopping centers, and massive chunks of land. Why? Because when inflation hits, property values and rents tend to go up. A luxury apartment in Manhattan or a high-end hotel in Dubai isn't just a place to live, it's an inflation-proof income stream. Even better, billionaires can borrow against these properties without selling them, meaning they keep making money while using the same asset to fund even more investments. Then there's the stock market, but not in the way most people think. Billionaires don't just throw money at random stocks and hope for the best. They invest in companies that actually benefit from inflation, like old giants, tech monopolies, and consumer brands that can raise prices without losing customers. Think about it. When prices rise, people still need gas, still buy smartphones, and still stock up on everyday essentials. By owning big pieces of these companies, billionaires ensure their wealth grows faster than inflation can chip away at it. But stocks and real estate are just the beginning. The ultra-rich also pour money into hedge funds, massive investment pools that bet on everything from currency swings to global economic shifts. When inflation weakens the dollar, hedge funds might buy up foreign stocks or commodities like gold, turning market chaos into profit. And then there's private equity, where billionaires buy struggling companies, overhaul them, and sell them for huge returns. These moves are too complex for most people, but for the wealthy, they're like an insurance policy against inflation. Speaking of insurance, let's talk about gold and other precious metals. When paper money loses value, gold tends to skyrocket. Billionaires don't just buy a few coins, they store massive amounts in secure vaults or invest in mining companies that profit when metal prices surge. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are another controversial but popular hedge. Some billionaires love them, others avoid them, but the idea is the same. If traditional currencies collapse, digital assets might hold their value better. But here's the real billionaire power move: owning entire businesses. If you control a company, you set the prices. Inflation means you can charge more, keeping profits high. That's why so many billionaires are founders or majority shareholders. They're not just protecting their money, they're actively growing it by adjusting to economic shifts faster than anyone else. Now for the most surprising trick of all: debt. Wait, why would billionaires borrow money? Because inflation actually makes debt cheaper over time. If they take a $100 million loan today and pay it back in 10 years, that $100 million loan today and pay it back in 10 years, that $100 million will be worth far less due to inflation. Meanwhile, they use that borrowed money to buy more assets, creating a cycle where their wealth grows while their debts shrink in real terms. So what does this mean for the rest of us? While we can't all buy private islands or Fortune 500 companies, the principles still apply. Investing in real estate, stocks, or even gold isn't just for the rich, it's how the rich stay rich. The difference is scale. Billionaires have teams of experts and endless resources, but the strategies themselves are based on simple ideas: own things that grow in value, control cash flow, and use debt wisely. Inflation is like a slow leak in a boat. Ignore it, and eventually, you'll sink. But billionaires don't just patch the holes, they build faster boats. By spreading their wealth across assets that rise with inflation, they don't just survive economics.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.